Hey guys, what's up? This is Blaze the Move and we're going to Holsheiði. Yeah, that's where I am right now. Yeah. Now, about a week ago, I saw... Alright, I'm just gonna sit here. About a week ago, I saw a movie called The Mummy. And no, it's not related to the other movie called The Mummy, you know, the popular one that has a fucking trilogy. No, this movie is completely unrelated to those movies. Instead, it's a movie that takes place in the Conjuring universe. Now, there's one thing that I want to say to you guys before I move on. Yes, I am back at reviewing a recent movie. But don't expect those kinds of videos to be back at being regularly posted. What I mean by that is don't expect me to make a video talking about a recent movie as often as I used to. There's a reason why I don't make those kinds of videos very often. It's because I feel a lot more comfortable not making a video about every single new fucking movie that I watch. With that out of the way, the reason why I made a video on this specific movie is because this is a very special case. This is a movie that surprised the hell out of me, and I hate to talk about the movie because of that. Yeah. The movie sure surprised the hell out of me. Now this movie takes place in the Conjuring universe. And I've made it no secret that I am not a big fan of the Conjuring movies. Though those of you who subscribe to my new channel and haven't seen those reviews yet, you guys probably aren't aware that I'm not a big fan of the Conjuring movies. So yeah, I'm going to tell you again for those of you who haven't seen those fucking videos. I don't exactly blame you since they disappeared with the rest of my content in middle of 2025. So yeah, the reason why I'm not a fan of the Conjuring movies is because most of them are just generic horror movies and they aren't even remotely scary to me. I feel the same way about the Insidious movies. With that being said, this movie surprised the hell out of me. This movie was genuinely scary in my opinion. Yeah, it really was. Now this is not a fantastic movie or anything like that. In fact, there is a problem that I have with it, which I'm gonna talk about later. Now then, Charlie and Katie are very good characters. Charlie is basically Katie's father, and he is also a journalist. Which I found a very interesting character, Kate. Now, Katie is basically a girl that got lost for 8 fucking years, and when they finally got her back, she's fucking possessed. Yeah. Now, Katie is not evil at all. She's just possessed and she has no control over her actions. And I am hoping that that Charlie gets to see old Katie again. So yeah, she is basically the mummy. And it's not the kind of a mummy that you are used to seeing in movies. She is really more possessed than a creature that's surrounded by toilet paper. So yeah, she is kind of a different kind of a mummy than that you're used to. But she still is a mummy though. And a lot of the movie takes place in fucking Egypt. I mean modern Egypt. Now normally I have a problem with having to read Icelandic subtitles when people are speaking language other than English, but so as I saw the movie at an Icelandic movie theater and not at home, of course I inevitably had to deal with those subtitles. And in this case, I don't fucking mind it at all. I don't fucking mind. That is very interesting. Yeah. It's interesting how the movie goes between Egypt and the United States. I find that very interesting. I find it interesting that people are speaking Arabic for a lot of the movie. Now, like I said earlier on in the video, this is a movie that surprised the hell out of me, but it's far from great. I'm going to tell you the main issue that I have with the movie right now. The main issue that I have with the movie is that aside from Katie and Charlie, which are memorable characters and I talked about them, the rest of the characters are very fucking forgettable. I mean, honestly, I can't even describe them without having to look them up. That just shows how fucking forgettable the characters are. Most of them. Which, to be honest, is really fine for this movie because Charlie and Katie have very interesting character traits and that made me invested in a lot of the fucking movie. But yeah, they are the only memorable characters. The rest of the characters aren't awful characters or anything like that, but they are still very fucking forgettable. So, how would I rate this movie? Oh yeah, B+. B+ is my overall rating for this movie. And again, like I said by the beginning of the video, don't expect me to make videos talking about recent movies very often on this channel. There's a reason why I don't do it that often on my new channel. The reason why I don't is because I prefer watching new movies without having to make fucking videos about them. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you all for watching. You have a fantastic day.